I did like the mystery. Like, what's she all about?
Yeah.
Because she was cute.
She was like in the Ludacris video first, and then you see Kanye dragging her everywhere.
You do all his white women like that.
Yeah, man. He does his. He is like he owns a. He treats women like Frenchies. You know how remember how Frenchies was like the sought after dog, and everybody had them in their pictures.
Yeah.
When last time you seen a Frenchie on your timeline? It was very rare. It was like at one point everybody was selling.
Everybody
Frenchies.
wanted.
That's crazy.
And now you see none. All of them dead. Like the Frenchies is gone. Nobody said shit.
Transitions.
Frenchies is gone, bro. Niggas is got. It's like 4 Frenchies left.
What's the dog now then? What's the move?
I've seen. I
seen
think they got rid of dogs. I think they done got rid of dogs.
No, dogs.
Dogs gonna be around.
The baddies still got them, but it ain't like it was.
They don't really be pumping them up.
The toy poodles.
The miniature bullies, like the little pot belly pit
The ones
bulls.
with limited lifespans.
Yeah, they all die, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they
them
be
things
dying,
don't last
dog.
2 years. I know they don't.
That's because they manufactured, dog.
Yeah,
They
AI
can't
dogs.
breathe out there.
Yeah, they can't breathe.
They have to.
Small
They
ass
can't even
legs.
mate. You have to inseminate them. Like
It's crazy.
Like the English bulldog, like UGAs. They can't breed by themselves. They have to inseminate them.
We ruining.
They got IBF dogs.
That dog lives in an air-conditioned house at UGA with steak and shit. Like, it's a white family that owns him. He gets treated better than the top 5% of Negroes.
Top 5%.
The UGA dog gets treated way better than the top 5% of Negroes.
Even in the grocery stores, you see the pet food section. It done leveled up.
Big level.
They got like the healthy options for the pets.
They got vegan pet food.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what?
That's when people
gluten-free
have money
pet
when they
food.
Gluten free?
When your pet was allowed to have allergies and preferences.
Man, I remember we used to feed my dog Gravy Train.
My dog ate grits.
The hell is that?
That was
like
the move.
It was a dog food, but you put some water in it, and it kind of like had a little gravy.
Juiced it up.
That dog probably had diarrhea bad.
No, that dog did start shedding some skin. He was like, "What's wrong with him?"
He's eating McDonald's
and
soup.
the doctor was like, "What are you feeding him?" He was like, "Gravy Train." And she was like, "Yeah, you don't want."
Black dogs eat breakfast. Black dogs eat eggs, grits,
The
toast.
full plate.
Whatever breakfast they ate that nobody eat up. That's
English muffin.
Yeah. Dog eat a half an English muffin, little bagel.
Y'all got dogs?
Nah, we had them. I had dogs until I had children. My wife was like, "No, I had a
Can't do both.
I had a Shih Tzu and a boxer. I had a white boxer that everybody thought was a pit bull, but boxers are like
Huge.
more in shape and tall.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
A lot of energy, dog.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They too big for
They
that
too
kind of
big for all
energy,
that
man.
energy, bro.
Yeah, my dog used to get out and they be like, "Y'all pit bull out."
I had a boxer. I had a boxer and a golden retriever mix.
Oh, for real? What
Yeah,
that look like?
that motherfucker was energetic.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, they
You know what
probably
I'm
don't
saying?
sleep.
It was a tinier boxer,
Yeah.
golden, you know what I'm saying, coat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm old school, bro. Like, it was on a chain. It was on a chain. It was outside.
the dog
Oh,
just
outside dog.
Yeah,
The dog
outside
had this much life.
Yeah. No, it had a nice little chain, and that was my thing. Was like, I didn't want him to put him on a chain, but my mom was like, "You got to put him on a chain." But he would get tangled up in the trees. So every time I come home from school, he like, you can't go nowhere. And I got to untangle my dog.
When we reflect back, man, that chain life was cruel as shit.
That's some
dog.
slavery, bro.
That's cruel as hell,
dog lived on
dog.
the
That's the
tree for
last
his
of the
whole life.
slaves.
They can't do nothing.
I had a dog. I had a chow chow on the chain.
Chow chow on
Yes.
the chain.
That I can't even imagine that.
And then that
Small
bitch
that
got
dog.
stolen
Man.
immediately. As soon as I was at my dad's house. My mom and dad got divorced. My dad was living like a duplex on the other side of the park. I'm like 13.
Yeah.
He like, my homeboy work gave me a dog. You want a dog? I'm like, yeah, this big ass fucking dog with an afro in the front.
Yep. Childs, man.
Tied it up in the back. I'm talking about went to sleep, came back. That bitch was gone.
That was
a sought
Childs
after
is
dog.
high commodities back in the day,
That was
man.
you could get some money for a child.
Yeah,
If
for
the
sure.
tongue was purple,
Oh yeah, the purple
it's-
tongue was the
it's all-
purity.
Really?
Oh yeah,
It's all the way purple tongue. That means,
Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Got that vibranium.
that's how you knew it was pure. My brother had 2 childs.
Oh, yeah.
Lady
They
and
were-
champagne.
They had a temperament too. They
Oh,
was-
for sure.
yeah, they was cute. But
They don't look as they not as soft as they look.
the childs would be like them earthy chicks now with the hair. You know how the girls with the big old froze. And they
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
I
that's
know
dope.
she's sweet and
thinking
nice,
about
and then you
something
find out like, hey, okay,
Drop it on.
she
Boom. Right here.
we good? We got it.
Boom.
We on again. I hope you listening closely. We doing our own thing, but we doing this for the culture. Check out the topic. Don't be the subject. We keep it poppin'. You can be up next. We are More than culture. 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 We are more than culture. More than culture.
More Than Culture is the brand.
Hey, it's the podcast, man.
We
Reemo
here.
Rod.
Ronnie Jordan, we here, man. Kamal had a thing to do with his babies, and Tyler took his mama to vote because he's a good boy.
Hey.
But guess who we got in the building? We got world renowned.
World renowned.
Voiceover actor, regular actor,
Regular.
comedic genius,
Commercial guru.
one half of the Ball brothers.
One half.
You
On
know
the
what
other
I'm saying?
side of the scalp.
Oh,
Father, vegan,
Yep.
serial entrepreneur. That's what Shannon shot. That's my favorite thing. Shannon shot. Serial entrepreneur. He's a philanthropist. He's a
Right.
father. That's we got Tony Baker in the house. Tony Baker,
Man, you know what I'm saying? We back, Sean.
Tony Baker.
We back, man.
TB.
I pull up on y'all every time I'm in Atlanta,
Thank you,
man.
man. We appreciate you, bro. You bring a good little energy. You bring a great spark to the room.
Okay, I'll
You know what I'm
take it.
saying? You do. I can't guess your age. You are an ageless comedian.
That's good. I'll
He's
take
an
it.
ageless comedian.
They call some people call him the Prince of Comedy.
Prince
Tony
of
Baker's.
Comedy?
Come on,
I've
man.
seen Tony
That's
Baker
a
do
huge
numerous clean
compliment.
sets, and then I heard him cussing. I was like, oh, he cusses too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
Cussing
cussing,
is
man.
fun, Tony Baker.
Sometimes I just cuss just to let you know I'm not
can do
clean. Like I don't even want to do it, but just to let you know, piss, shit.
Also,
fuck.
too, reading the room helps when you want to cuss or not. Because
Yeah.
I just did a show with Ricky. He was like, you know everybody out there 50, right? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I said, fuck nigga too much, I think.
Yeah,
Like I
gotta read the room.
I had to read the room. I had been with like Desi and them. I've been with the
yeah,
young
with the
boys
young
all
boys.
summer.
You got to come out
saying?
cuss first with
Yeah,
them.
well, it was. I always come out to us. You don't have to call, but I add my own ad libs. I'm
Yeah,
like
they
whore. Like I'm.
Oh, wow.
And then you just seen
50-year-olds like
church
oh, my
moms. Like,
Well,
yeah, so I had to get them back, but I didn't know I didn't have them, but because they were still laughing.
Bro, you
but
got to get out your scat pack and get into your binge. You know what I'm saying?
sometimes cussing is fun. Like
Cussing is big fun.
cussing is a good time, man.
Cussing is the most fun you can have for free.
What was your first cuss word you remember saying?
Ooh, I
That's
think
a
I was
hard
about
question.
5.
You
Maybe 5
cussed
or
at
6.
5?
5 or 6.
Damn,
My
you
dad
wow.
my dad's a world renowned cusser. My
Oh,
mom's,
he
a,
can't. Okay.
my mom's
Yeah,
a world
cussing in the
renowned.
home.
My
Yeah,
mom's a
for
world
sure.
renowned non cusser. She's like she's super saved.
Duality.
It's so they so opposite, bro.
Yeah.
My dad
Yeah.
smoked weed. My mom's a cop. It's
Okay.
crazy. It's like it's
Real?
yes. I'm a basket case.
So
inside. Yeah,
all the
yeah.
weed she would just send it home to your papa.
Whatever
She
she had
was a
going
dirty cop?
on, because my mom had to teach us. No, she wasn't a dirty cop.
Okay.
My mom had to teach us like the good stuff because she was like valedictorian, like schoolwork and all that. My dad like fuck
right.
that. Don't let anybody take your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He in the room like yeah. What happened?
She got a real street nigga from Atlanta.
She married a nigga named Ronnie and her brother name was Ronnie.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
man.
type, man.
But
That was
cussing,
the
I
flavor.
remember cussing. I remember saying like shit. I think shit.
That was the
at
debut.
5.
Who'd
Shit
you
is
say it
damn-
to?
Shit. I think. I hit my foot or some shit. It was shit. It was just like he says it, but nobody was around. I was like, ooh,
Oh yeah.
wait a minute, that felt good.
Yeah.
It's just it's a great expression, bro. I mean, cussing.
What was your debut
What's
cuss?
your first cuss that you pulled out?
I think it was a darn, but the way I said it, it was a
Oh, he was
profane. It was
super
profane.
Came in soft.
I came in soft
Oh,
as
you
a.
came in.
He
G-rated.
put his
Bruh.
toes in the cussing water.
Come on,
Darn.
man.
He was like, I don't want to go see
He
Ronnie.
looked around. He was like, darn it.
You
And my
was
mom's like-
about to walk in Color Purple, but you walked in Little Mermaid.
You did.
Man,
to the movie theater.
for sure. He was like, darn. You said it in anger?
I did, and that's what my mom was like. Hey, what you say?
Mm.
And I was like, nothing.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
said, okay. But when I got older, like, and this is rebellion, Reemo. You know what I'm saying?
Rebellion Remote years.
Because I went to a white school.
Oh, darn it.
And no, shit. It was cocaine. They was
They was
different.
with it.
bro.
They were advanced in their hatred towards
Man,
society.
what?
I
So,
hate the parents.
So 666 was out.
Yep.
When my mom would get on my nerves,
Man,
I would
you
lock the
young.
door
Uh-huh.
and play "We Gonna Rumble in This Hole."
Wow, loud? Were you playing
loud,
loud?
nigga. Turn that bitch
What
up.
year is this? Are you 14? Are you
No,
young,
I'm
man.
not 15. I'm 20.
Oh, you supposed to
Wait a
left.
minute,
You
hold
not
on.
supposed to been there.
Wait, what you mean,
What?
20?
When you was 20.
I was
Wait, you
20.
your cussing debut was when you was 20?
No, that's when I was rebellious.
Oh, okay. I was still.
Yeah.
I was like, he's
It's
young
all
as
over
hell,
How
dog.
old was you on your first cuss when you remember cussing?
Probably like 11. Probably like 11.
He hung in there.
Yeah.
You
Probably
hung
like
in there.
11.
You fought the good fight on the 9.
So did you cringe every time somebody cussed at school? You like,
I was like, guys,
This is crazy.
This is a lot.
instead of saying fuck, I would say father.
What the father?
No. It wouldn't be like
Mother, father.
like father.
That is the gayest shit I've ever heard of. My life.
It's more
It's big
work.
church shit.
It's more
It's very
work
church.
to throw in a non-cuss word than it is to just
It
cuss.
is.
Yeah.
It's way more work,
So much work on your spirit, on your heart.
man. Because you're not being free. Father. I don't give a father. His voice changed like a BET edit.
Right, it's big.
I don't give a
BT,
father.
Oh my god.
Man.
My auntie called the police on me because LL Cool J song was on, and he said, "I don't give a damn about my dad." And she called the police on me, dog.
Yeah,
She
y'all
called
was
the cops on you for
Say
real?
the cops came to the door and was like, "Man, we can't arrest this kid for. Well, the energy's in this room. He's creating spiritual warfare. He's
Wow.
God damn.
That's serious business.
yeah, man,
Your mom was super Christian?
super Christian. But see, I stayed with my mom, my aunt, and my grandma, and they all went through menopause at different times,
Oh,
back
God.
to back to back.
Back to back,
And
man.
Jesus was all between that blood.
So you was at school
Yeah.
doing the Tupac from Juice talking about, I don't give a father about myself.
Right.
What?
I don't give a father about you.
Right.
I don't give a father about Steel.
Father.
I don't give a father about myself.
Right.
Look,
I don't even have a father.
I don't even have a father. And you less of a man than me, so.
So, what's your first one?
I'm leaning towards shit.
Shit is a good.
Yeah, I think I'm with the shit route because the F was a little bit too much. I wanted
F
to come in soft.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, shit, man. And it was like, I want to say,
Wow. shit is
Shit,
a good.
man.
Shit is like exclamation point.
shit, man. And it was like, I remember back then, we was like, yo, you gotta ask forgiveness every time you cuss.
Type shit.
So I was saying, like, after I cuss, shit, excuse me, guys, for the cussing. I would ask for forgiveness
Super
after
Saiyan
every
kids.
cuss.
So all my mom was Super Saiyan too. So all y'all Wednesday night
Your
Bible study, Friday night.
My dad is like, we went to church and we went to my dad's house every weekend. He went to church every Sunday. My mom
Yeah.
didn't. So I had the duality of non-church and church.
I remember my mama trying to find the church she wanted to go to. So I remember going in. We was with the Mormons for a minute. We was in the bro. We was Mormon for like a year.
That's
and it was
wild.
like,
That's
I
crazy.
think this is wrong. Like you hearing all the stuff they read.
That's crazy.
Y'all was wilding.
Yeah, the
Black
Mormons-
Mormon?
We was
Yeah,
black,
that's
we
crazy.
was right off of Student Avenue where the run and shoot was. It was like a little. It was like a plaza. They had like a small, like a little storefront. And it was like I
The
remember.
storefront churches be slept on, man. They
Yeah, the
sleep
Mormon,
in the
the
storefronts.
Mormon dudes only ones to come into like the hood, like in the black neighborhoods. Them dudes on the bikes with the white shirt, black bow tie.
No fear.
Yeah. I remember we hung out. We kicked it. We was with the Mormons for a little while, but then I remember I went to a church and she didn't take us, but she said her friend's church they had like a snake in the front.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was like it was Christian, but it was like they believed that they had power over the serpent. And,
Oh, wow,
I was
okay.
like, yeah,
They taking it
They
then.
defanged
Yeah.
it.
But they did defang that thing.
You did have a venomous
Come
snake.
on now. I saw that on something I was watching, man. He was like, I'm going to let the snake bite me. That snake
Yeah, I was
bit him,
about
he
to say.
died. I
He
forgot
died?
what, I
That's
forget what
crazy.
series that was, man. I was like, of course.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was on, it was on the series recently.
It wasn't Righteous Gemstones, was it?
No, it was, dang it. Because dude was at the
exactly what you're
church.
Dang it. You feel that dang it?
Dang
you
it,
hear
man.
that dang?
Remember
That
what
was a
your
cuss.
first? Your first
It was Justified.
I ain't never watched
It was Justified. That's what it was.
what was justified on? What
That was on FX. It had Timothy Oliphant or whatever. He was like a deputy.
I think I saw that clip.
Boyd Crowder was his arch nemesis. They was in Kentucky. The
Justified.
series was based in Kentucky.
Make sure y'all go check that out.
Yeah, I
Justified,
gotta
good.
check it out.
It's a
some
good show.
Give us another good series, man, because you watch TV for real. You
I be
watch
watching
movies
stuff,
for real.
man.
I watch stuff.
Penguin is fantastic.
Oh, I love Penguin.
Fantastic.
I love Penguin.
Right now,
I love
Penguin, my
Penguin.
bad, dog.
I love
My
Penguin.
bad.
Oh, air
Yeah,
dap. We gonna air dap.
the mic is gonna be like, man, sit down.
Yeah, Penguin.
Penguin
man.
is fire, dog.
Man.
I didn't know that was old boy.
Yeah.
I was
Colin
like,
Colin. Yeah.
Colin committed.
I ain't know Colin
Sure.
was is he from Australia?
He's Irish.
Irish?
Yeah. Yep. That's why he got the Ireland accent when he talking regular. But yeah, Penguin is fire.
Penguin is good, man. That
That's
backstory.
good. Abbott Elementary is fire.
That was dope.
You know, it's a show called The Lioness on
watched
Paramount Plus
The
with
new season
Zoe.
just came out. I love that show.
Fire. Yeah.
Lioness
Check
is
it out.
good.
Everything
bro.
Tyler Sheridan is attached to.
Okay.
He's like the writer creator of What's the one with Jeremy Renner in it? They in Pittsburgh. The mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown. I watched
Fire.
that show.
Okay.
Yellowstone is fire.
Yellowstone.
Good.
Everything Tyler Sheridan is attached to is good.
Yeah.
Because he be having like a gritty
I
masculine
was in
edge
it
to
on
his
Yellowstone.
shit.
I ran through Yellowstone so fast. The last season was on TV,
Yeah.
and I had to do another subscription or something. I was like,
Yeah, man.
But black folks
shit
was
is the
on that
Sopranos.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone is good.
It's the Sopranos with horses.
98.
Yep. I watched all that. All the spinoffs.
1932.
Yep.
Oh, that shit was
I
good.
watched all the
Did you watch the
spinoffs.
black sheriff one? What's his name?
Yeah, what's
Baz
his name?
Reeves.
Baz
Reeves.
Reeves.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
finish that, matter of fact.
Baz
Right,
Reeves was
please
good.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Shout out to Rob
Everything.
Morgan, man. He was on here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything Tyler Sheridan is attached to is good because he's his movies were good.
Yeah.
And so when I see his name attached, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because he did he write Sicario? He might have wrote Sicario, but he did Hella High Water with Chris Pine.
I didn't see that.
This
Hella
is
High
fire.
Water.
And then he did this Wind River movie with Jeremy Renner. Fire.
Okay.
You know what's good? The Woman in the Lake. It's on Apple TV.
Is
The
that a
Lady in the Lake.
series? I gotta get Apple
Byron
TV.
Bowers
I
is
gotta
on
get
it.
Apple.
Byron
Oh,
Bowers
yeah.
plays
Shout out to
a
Byron.
comedian
My guy.
on there. And this nigga ripping in the 70s.
Oh, I think
I gotta
yeah,
watch
his
that.
wife is like it's a comedy, it's a club with that's ran by like the local neighborhood drug dealer, but his wife do all the numbers for him. And,
Okay.
like,
He the
some kind of way
neighborhood
she
drug
got
dealer.
killed and everybody was, that she robbed the dude or some shit. It's dope, man. It's a dope movie. It's on Apple TV.
I gotta get Apple TV. I keep
That's the
saying
thing.
that.
Apple
I
TV
never
be
do.
having them gems hidden over
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
I heard C was dope. Kev been trying to get me to watch C for the longest.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's what I say. Duval post about C. I never watched it.
I got to get in on that.
I watched
man.
the shit with Vince Vaughn on there. The monkey something shit. They had is it a detective movie? They
I
in
ain't
the
see that
Bahamas.
either.
I was like, you can tell when white people write something so they could just chill in the area. Like all Adam Sandler
Hilarious.
movies be in
Oh,
Tahiti
yeah.
somewhere.
Yep.
Like
he always on the
you write off-
island.
this how you write
somewhere.
off your vacations.
51st dates, it look mad luxurious. Grown up,
It's
somebody. I
always
see
some
what y'all
water.
doing.
A nice scenery in the Adam Sandler
I see
movie.
what you're
For
doing.
sure.
A vacation
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you shoot. Why
Come
not?
on, man. Come on.
Do you feel like we was talking to a comedian? Do you feel like black people when they write, we write colorless? Like when we write our pieces, like stuff that you guys are doing, is like, is it colorless? Like Boomerang was colorless. You know what I mean? It was just for rich people and their rich lifestyle.
They were just living.
They were
Right.
just living. No color to it. They just happen to be black.
Yeah.
Do you feel like as black creators, are we like boxed into our blackness? You know what I'm saying? Or are we like free thinking? Like
Are you
like,
worried
like,
about
like
what
what's
the
the black
diaspora-
Napoleon Dynamite? Like where's that at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like do we just write stories? Or
I
do we
feel
have-
like we do both. Cause I feel like sometimes we write with like, just general comedy in mind. Like if you look at Abbott Elementary, for example,
that's not
that
black.
could be anything.
Be anything,
Right.
yeah.
But it's mad black folks is a black creator, but it still feels like anything. Boomerang, they have moments of blackness in there.
Yeah.
Like when Martin was going off about the pool table.
Yeah.
Until you get the black ball in the hole.
Yeah.
So our voice is gonna come through somewhere.
Right,
We're gonna throw a little something in there.
Right.
But I still feel like we write from our genuine experiences, and to be a black American, there's always racism
Attached to that. shit.
attached to everything we do. So even when we do, you know what I'm saying? Because Friday ain't got nothing to do with blackness. If you think about
Well,
it,
it's economic though, right? Is it
definitely
neighborhood?
economic, but that could be anybody.
That could be a trailer park.
That could be.
You know what I
It could've
mean?
been a trailer
Even though it's
park
a
and
big
white-
black film,
you can swap out
it
each
wasn't
character
like
for a
they were
white
talking.
person.
They weren't talking about race in that movie.
Yeah.
They were
Except
not.
for Hector, they were like, man, Hector, but even
It's my
then,
older nigga money.
Yeah.
You got fired on your day off.
very general story. That could have
Very
been
general
in any
story.
setting. But it's when we are our black selves,
Right.
people be like, oh, this might not cross over. People get scared when they don't need to be.
Yeah.
I've had good experiences. Well, shout out to Miss Pat Show. We just started the season 5 writer
It's
room.
Pat.
We doing the writers room right there. We doing
Oh,
a
wow.
Zoom every day, and we
fire.
doing the 5th season. But they just let us go.
Yeah.
We talked for a couple of days. What everybody going through? What's going on? Then Pat will chime in with a real story, and we like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But then we write it how she talks.
Yeah.
So-
and she big
And
black.
I'm almost said like they let us say this shit. Like
Yeah.
she damn near called somebody a fuck nigga on one episode. It was crazy. I was like,
But I feel like we need to go back to like like that type of authenticity when it comes to like
That's
shows
how I
and
describe
stuff.
it. I'm like, imagine if Roseanne was from Atlanta but she sold dope as a kid, but now she has it. She's evolved into this mother comedian.
People want that authenticity. That's what made Roseanne pop. It felt like she was her.
That's
It's
what
like Sanford and Son and like all the shows from back in the day. They weren't trying to. You could tell they wasn't trying to cater too much or trying to replicate something else. I feel like we in a replication mode.
And also the executives are kind of detached from what's really going on. So the shows that resonate with us are more like temporary layoff. Niggas was laid off for real. So it was
in those moments,
shit.
like man, times
they
is hard.
on TV looking like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially like having the being married and having like stepchildren or like blended families are like represented well in a lot of shows. So I like how it's moving and. Motherfuckers moving back home is a big deal in a lot of TV shows. Black people move back home sometimes.
Everybody moves.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You come back home.
Your 20s, you come back home.
It shows what that look like and give us that. Because a lot of people, like the show Atlanta, for example, you're getting a slice of life from cats that are, Paperboy was popping, but it was still like he was very like grounded the whole time. Earn was broke. Lakeith was just him.
He
know
just,
what I'm saying?
Like,
So
his
it
shit
was
just worked out for him every time.
Yeah, he was the Kramer of that show when you compare
Kramer.
it. Like he was the Kramer of it, and everything like be working out. Even when it don't, it still work out.
Even at the end, they said like all the seasons was like a dream he had or some shit. Like at the end, it was like, oh, that's the reveal.
Right. So it's like, but even shows like that where it's like, man, I can't relate, but I can. Because, Atlanta was out there, but it was in there at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. Well,
it wasn't
Sopranos was relatable, and nobody really lives a mob life, but
those
about
pockets.
being stressed
a man
out
going to therapy.
Going to therapy, being stressed out about your mom's expectations and your wife, and then he had a side chick, and that shit was
a crazy one that he had to deal with, man.
Listen, crazy.
Bro, I'm rewatching that right now,
man,
and when I tell you, it's so many
good, bro.
moments in Sopranos.
Mike Epps played a gay dude in the Sopranos.
That I missed, bro.
Top tier.
You see Mike Epps' cameo in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what was it? What was his boyfriend there? Yeah, Eddie. He came in there. He said Eddie. I was like, yo, man. There it is.
And then it's like, you know what I mean? Like even betrayal, like Pussy betraying him.
Yep.
And he had a dream about, him is like, where's Pussy?
Right. Yep. It was always get deep on Sopranos on the low.
Sopranos was fire.
And then it was just like basic family shit that they was going through. AJ always messing up.
Right.
And Meadow challenging Tony's like bigotry and stuff. And Carmela
had a
doing
little
what she had to
incident,
do.
she over there kissing the wallpaper, man.
And she just getting frustrated, constantly cheating on. So women can relate to that and be like.
We watched Nurse Jackie because of The Sopranos.
Because Edie Falco, man.
Yeah, she's good, bro.
Yeah. She is good.
She's good.
One of my favorite slept on shows is Kings and Queens.
Oh, I love the King and Queens. I've seen every episode.
What?
I've seen every
What's Kings and Queens?
Hefferman?
Kevin James.
King of Queens.
King of Queens.
Yeah, Kevin James.
Top tier.
Come on, man.
Top tier
him
sitcom.
and Lincoln's relationship was just funny as shit to me.
Funny as shit, bro.
And the dad.
Oh, you talking about Deacon?
No, him and Deacon's relationship was cool.
Who was Lincoln?
I meant to say Deacon.
Oh, gotcha. I was
Deacon,
like,
the
man,
black
I'm trying to remember.
Deacon,
Yeah,
but the dad.
Oh man, Jerry Stiller, dog.
Yeah, Ben Stiller's pops.
Every time I see him, I start smiling.
That's Ben Stiller's pops.
That's Ben Stiller's pops, man. Wow. Him on Seinfeld and him on King of Queens, top tier.
Yeah, King of Queens is crazy.
He'd be like, Douglas, I had an epiphany. He always gave him the full Douglas, dog.
He had his own babysitter. This was walking old
walking
people.
him and the dogs.
She was walking him and dogs.
Oh,
he had a babysitter.
So good,
man.
Shows, man. Douglas.
So do you think the kids is getting that? Being that streaming is now the wave.
We overloaded.
It's over with.
We overloaded with content, dog. Yeah. It's so much going on. It's like, God. And everybody ain't got every app,
bro.
And to get every app is going to be at least 1,500, 2,000 a month.
It's another wormhole if you want to talk about African dramas that's good as a motherfucker. Like, there's a show on Amazon Prime called The Richest. And the billionaire is a billionaire black dad. He owned a hair company. This nigga died, but he leave all the money to his first set of kids.
Oh wow.
The kids that he wasn't claiming and all that. Like he had a whole marriage and stuff at first. And he left everything to the kids nobody knew about. So the kids who was running the business actually was like pissed off and they had to answer these niggas.
Damn. That's a great premise.
It's called Riches. It's on Amazon Prime. But they
so
Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's so much we got to choose from.
Shit, Gangs of London is good. I
love the Gangs of London. I love the Gangs of London. I was like, yo, that's from the dude that did the Raid movies. You seen the Raid 1 and 2? Oh, if you like action movies, man, the Raid 1 and 2, some of the best fight choreography breathing right now.
What's the movie on Netflix with the light skinned dude, Rebel Ridge? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did.
You like it? It was like a light skinned Rambo. It was like a black dude Rambo.
He was tamer than I expected. I thought he was gonna be John Wick brutal, but it was very realistic violence.
Yeah, he was like, they still the police. They still can kill me, but I need to be smarter.
It was very realistic violence.
I've seen that. They will.
Is that the dude that was on the bike trying to chase his brother?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that shit was great. Bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit was great.
So I was glad it was popping, and I was like, yo, this dude could be the next guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie, like, you know how Hollywood's gonna Hollywood. I really thought he was riding the shit out that bike, but then they showed the behind the scenes, it was rigged. But I'm like, bro, like to actually capture that intensity, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
It's something about that, man. That's why I love this industry, man. It's
Speaking
like
of intensity, Tony Baker, when you do those, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I do that a lot.
No, go ahead, pause. Because speaking of intensity.
Well, I'm just saying when y'all used to do those action movie clips, you played a villain all the time. That's my favorite shit.
Oh, Travis Santiago.
Oh man,
the water supply.
Dog, like those shits.
That was my plan.
They come up out of nowhere in the algorithm. Like every year, they're just all these.
Because I always repost them for like the new people that show up to my page. I was like, let me give y'all Travis. Matter of fact, I'm overdue for another set of reposting, but I really enjoyed because I grew up. I'm a movie fiend, so it's like villains always talking too much.
Yeah. They do.
That's how the hero always got the you didn't know what my plan was? Let me tell you.
Right.
And then they reveal step by step, hero tied up. He could have killed him 20 minutes ago. They're like, nah, man, and that was my plan all along. And then he turned his back, hero escapes, he turned back around, get him. Bro, you had the hero dead to rights. They do it every James Bond movie. Mr. Bond. They got him butt ass naked over here. Just kill him, man.
Kill him right now.
Nah,
had a long ass speech.
It's too easy.
You can't foil my plan, Bond.
Right. Got him tied to the table with the laser coming up.
Right.
And then you gonna leave the room? Yeah. Enjoy. Bruh. So Travis Santiago is definitely birthed out of that. And then Coleslaw, Detective Coleslaw, is actually born out of
my nigga. That's so stupid.
Detective Coleslaw.
That's
right?
crazy.
I didn't really get a chance to get his content going, but I created him out of the cop cliches. So he's a mixture of Bruce Willis in The Last Boy Scout and Nick Nolte in 48 Hours. That's the look he got.
So you really dig for the character, like for the base of who this character is. Like who's Tony Bacon?
Tony Bacon is my former fat self. That's my internal. I'm Tony Bacon 24/7, but I'll be fighting the good fight. I'm Tony Bacon 24/7, dog.
Because you did roll up in that bitch like is the biscuit place?
You saw what I was headed? You saw what I was
walking towards the studio, bro.
I love when people are husky heroes. I'm like, yes. Tony got out the car looking for biscuits.
I got out the car and I just ate. I was just at Wadada. I had a patty. I had a smoothie, some pineapple.
Good.
And I was like, yeah. When I parked and saw the biscuits,
bro, you made a beeline, dog.
I was like, I gotta get one.
They fly.
They flying.
Y'all got
fly in my mouth.
Let me catch a few of
them. Fly in my mouth. Press play.
My homeboy owned one of the athletes, man. That's funny.
Press
fly
play.
in my biscuits in my mouth.
Man.
Wow.
So yeah. Once I saw that.
That's my favorite joke that Billy Sorrells does when we used to do Squad Cat. The shit we did on, I forgot that we did a show every week, and They be like, "You want me to do an impression of Brandon Lewis?"
Oh.
Like, yeah, Tony Baker. That nigga, man,
Tony Baker.
That nigga Billy Sorrell's funny as shit. Tony Baker. Sound like
Mad funny. B. Lou, that's my dog, man.
Bro. So how do you? So going back to you reposting some old content, like, do you have a formula? Is it just like a feeling that you feel like? Are you looking at comments? People are asking like, "Where's?" You know what I'm saying? Where are the animal voiceovers? And you're just like, okay, now they on Patreon, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your algorithm in your mind? Like, what's the Tony Baker's algorithm?
For me, like when I was really in my voiceover rhythm, I was going crazy, man. I was doing at least a new voiceover a day. Some days I would do 10 in one day. I would say it. I was like, tomorrow I'm gonna do 10 new voiceovers, and I would knock the mugs out. And then, you know, my son passed, I kind of lost that creative energy. Yeah. I was just like, oh, it just wasn't the same. Yeah, for sure. And I would occasionally do voiceovers, and then Instagram, you know, when they pull the videos off your page, you getting dinged.
Right.
Like they either gonna disable something else you doing. I can't go live right now because of the stuff they pulled off.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so it's like, dang, man. And so the more dings you get, they can take your page. And so I'll be like, and they've been catching me for a long time. So I'll be like, every time they pull something, I'm like, is this it?
Right.
That's what I always tell people. That's what all the time. And people always say, why they just messing with your page? There's other dudes doing voiceovers. I'm like, those dudes too? When they be putting their names on, they be putting their watermark on voiceovers.
Don't do that.
That's deadly because now you trying to make that video look like it's yours. And I know 9 times out of 10 they didn't get permission to get to whoever
do the same
recorded
rules
the video.
apply on green screen video? Because I do some green screen stuff.
Those are different because it's like when you do a sequence or like a green screen, it's a little different. But like when you just do a voiceover, then because I used to watermark mine. Right. And then that's when they was like, nah. Like Dulo, he used to do voiceovers. I noticed his page was gone. The dude John Hunt had to make another page, and that's when the name started getting weird.
Super Ray got like 3 pages.
It started getting weird.
Super Ray is like the Super one Ray now.
14.
Super Ray is killing right now, but I know they on his neck because
that's crazy.
Yeah, and so that's the scary part of doing voiceover. So I'm like, I done built up this whole following because they took my Facebook page before. I was like at 2 million. I was at 2 million followers. They took it because I was getting dinged, and then I had to start from scratch. No. And so I was like, I ain't about to do that on Instagram. Right. So it was like, all right, let me chill. But then I can't chill. I was like, man, this is funny. Because the way I create, it's like in the moment, I see the video. Oh, I know what they saying. I do the voiceover, throw it up. Right. But now it's just like, now I'm only comfortable doing sports voiceovers. Like, you know, somebody get knocked out because the sports pages don't be tripping like that. Okay. Because the reason they get you is the person that recorded their dog or whatever doing something, the licensing companies come in and they pay that person to get the licensing of it. And so those licensing companies are looking for people that posted it.
It's like
so that's how they get you on the copyright.
Like title pawns.
Yeah, it's like how they do with the music. Now they're doing that with the regular videos of the copyright. Yeah. So now
out publishing deals and they collecting their publishing.
Well, your dog going crazy. Here go 10,000.
Then they mind you, they giving pennies. They giving scraps.
What was the first video that just went? Are we gonna say viral as a million? What's the first video that just went crazy? Oh,
the raccoon eating the cat's food. He was in that garage with them cats, and he was dipping the food in the water and looking at them. He was like, "Y'all don't be doing this. You gotta dip it in the water, man. That's when you get to the nitty gritty." Them cats was like, "Man, whose man's is this?" You could tell the cats was confused, like, "This raccoon really in here?" And then he was like, "You know what? Let me just ease on out." He started leaving. And then he dipped back for one more scoop and ran out of there. That was the first one that went crazy.
Raccoons are hilarious.
They funny.
They got thumbs.
They got full hands.
Who's the first white man to call us coons, and how hard did they laugh in the Klan rally?
Oh,
the first white man that said,
the Klan rally went crazy.
Oh, the open mic? At the Klan rally open mic?
I got a new one.
What's the new one, man?
We're going to call them coons.
Because he got on glasses.
Come on.
That's what they look like. And they got the black hands and the black eyes. Oh, man,
they always dip their food in water.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
That's funny. We gotta do the.
That's
we
mad
gotta do the
funny.
Clan Rally open mic. Like we
Clan
have
Rally
something we
open
call
mic.
Deaf Slavery Jam. Like we made
my
up
God.
because we was like they had to entertain
Deaf
themselves.
Slavery
Had to, bro.
Jam.
Because we do. It's like an open mic on the plantation. Because we know
Bruh.
they had fun
They
and
come in
some
by
You know they had a good time
Come on, bro.
and then and then people be bombing.
for sure.
People be bombing.
But you bombing in sheets, so you can kind of save face.
Yeah.
You can lie and say, "Hey man, I'm Ronnie Jordan," and then walk up and
We
say,
ain't him.
"Wait, that ain't Ronnie Jordan.
Ronnie.
Hey, I'm right here."
Ronnie's right here.
People taking their hoods off. That
Yeah.
wasn't me that bomb.
I'm Master Williams. Thank you.
Judge Williams.
I remember I caught this Negro reading, and I was like, "You better stop."
You know the funniest
Reading
hooded
and
scene I seen was on Django Unchained.
Man, don't nothing top that
Man.
one.
When they
Yes.
was arguing about the eye holes.
He was like,
It
"Can't
was
see."
like, my wife made these and he got pissed. Well, fuck all y'all. I was like,
Don't ask me or mine for nothing.
that was so funny, dog.
They had the Clan Rally on Harold and Kumar. What is some Clan people? When they
Oh,
was in the
was it
woods?
Was that in the second one?
That's
the
second-
Guantanamo-
I think that's
Guantanamo
the
Bay
second- That
one?
was the second one. Yep.
I like that Clan scene in Bad Boys too, man.
Oh
that was
yeah.
so
when
They kicked the
put-
movie off like that.
Oh,
That shit was so hard.
Oh, that was a man.
that
Bad
was the-
Boys 2 go hard.
You want to
on
put
action.
that Martin in the new
Yes.
Bad Boys? It's
I
like-
want Bad Boys 1 Martin though.
Yeah.
Everybody want bad.
Well, he was
Because
skinny- he was
Bad
skinny a
Boys
little
2
bit.
Martin, he was still trying to do that woo side. I want angry Martin.
Yeah.
Pissed off. Wife beater Martin. Wife
Yes.
beater Big Chain Martin.
That's the
Big
Martin I
DMX
want.
dog tag chain.
Yes.
Dog necklace on. Yeah.
How many bad boys do you think they're gonna do? Like 20?
I hope they keep. I hope this is the new Fast and Furious.
I was
though.
I
about to
hope
say.
they get some new Bad Boys though. I want some new people.
That's what they be trying to incorporate. They've been trying to incorporate that with what's the old girl and the dude.
Yeah, but we need some black. We need black comedians.
It got to be
We need
black.
Brandon T. Jackson in there. Can we get Brandon?
It's got to be some.
It's got to be somebody we want to see.
I
in
can
there.
see you in there.
Oh,
I can see Tony Baker
That's
in
a
there.
dream.
Like what if you were the
That's a
new cop
dream.
and Will was like,
They the captains now.
training you?
the
Oh,
Chiefs.
that's a dream. Because my favorite thing is I've been obsessed with buddy action movies since I was a kid. Like ever since like Lethal Weapon, Running Scared, I've been obsessed. Like that's my favorite genre.
Have you ever seen Big Shots?
Yeah, with Darius McCary.
Bruh,
Nobody, what you know about that movie, man?
Man, Big
Don't
Shots,
nobody,
bro.
don't nobody know about Big Shots.
So there's
Oh shit, here
Eddie
we go.
Winslow.
Come on, man, tell me.
Eddie Winslow.
This is the first person I know about
know,
Big
bro.
Shots.
Eddie Winslow is the star of the movie.
Yes.
He's a dude named Scam that lives by himself. He's 10.
Yep.
He got
Stealing
a Benz and a
cars.
fedora and a
Yep.
Rolex
That's
and a
yes.
gun.
That's 10.
He's 10
He's
with a
10.
Jerry curl. He looks like Luther Vandross Jr.
Yep.
So this white boy daddy died. He run into the city of Chicago and get robbed immediately. So they go on a quest to find his watch back. That was his dad's watch.
Yes.
But this nigga steal cars and drive. He be drive. I wanted to
Bro.
drive because my mom let me rent that shit every week. Tony Bay.
Man.
When I tell you, I met
That's
Darius McCrary at our Boston release in LA. Remember when me and Tyler was in LA for those 2
Yeah.
years, or whatever, that year, whatever. And he came and he walked by the red car. I said, "Big Shots." He said, "Nigga, you seen Big
That's
Shots?"
what I'm saying. Don't nobody know about Big Shots,
That's
man.
one of my favorite movies.
That's why I got excited when you brought it
That's
up.
amazing.
Big Shots was good, bro.
That was my little movie, man. That was 1987 that mug
Yeah,
came
I was,
out.
man, I was 7.
Yep.
Bro.
So
7,
when he
8.
was on Family Matters, I was like, yo, Big
That's
Shots.
That's Scam.
Yep.
His name was Scam.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I had the video. I cannot find that shit, bro. We
It's
was
hard to
talking,
find.
Me and him was like taking shots and shit, kicking it at the party. Like had our vape pens out.
Yes.
Like, you know how you become best friends immediately? Like,
Yeah.
damn,
Big
that
Shots,
nigga-
man.
Tyler like
That was a
Shot.
hidden
bro,
gem.
this nigga walked up to Eddie Winslow and said a movie I never heard of. Like that's what Tyler tell me.
And you perked up because that. But man, I'm telling you, man, something about the buddy formula, man, that I'm just drawn to. Like, you
Yeah.
know, that's the rush hours and the bad. I saw Bad Boys 1 in theaters 4 times,
That's crazy.
and then the second one like twice. And then
Life is a good buddy movie.
Life,
Life
and,
Life
like,
is a great.
Life
is
great.
fantastic. Or like even
the-
Trading
but-
Places and
Oh,
all that stuff. 48
looking
hours.
good, Winthrop.
That's hilarious.
I love a good buddy movie. man.
What's an overrated top tier movie? Like a top tier movie that everybody thinks
everybody
is
holds
so
in high
good,
regard.
but you think it's like, man, that shit overrated.
But then my dog with y'all.
Boy, I know they did stink. Boy, ain't nobody gonna suck them balls tonight, boy.
Everybody having that.
I don't know, but the nigga look like Zaxby sauce.
Honey Chipotle.
That nigga look like Big Mac sauce.
Reemo shake like an imaginary friend. That nigga just whatever you want him to be. He like an aggressive stud. This nigga auditioning to be somebody's stepfather. Can I said sit down. For real. Everybody shut the fuck up. Sit down. The whole shebang. And you look like a Jimmy Jazz mannequin, nigga. This nigga got a chain made out of chain. Nigga, that ain't you like, nigga said, let me get some of that chain with that shit. And this one chain on my chain.
That's cool. Y'all clapped up Reemo Rod. Happy birthday, Reemo. Real shit. Toot. I see you got duct tape on your titties. Hell no, my nigga dressed like a potato type. This shit crazy.
Hey, y'all, real shit.
My bad.
I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate y'all niggas pulling up, man. I appreciate all y'all pulling up, man.
Bro.
Sometimes we don't see the time that we don't see the new year, we dead. So goddamn it, we see it every new year, every birthday, man. So if you feel good about yourself, y'all make some noise in this motherfucker.
Nah, don't try to get the attention off your outfit, nigga. That shit still ain't shit.
What we gonna do?
Patreon. Patreon. Where you gonna see it? Patreon.